You may be surprised to learn there is a North Carolina Music Hall of Fame in Kannapolis. You may be even more surprised to discover who's in it.
You know, it's amazing when people come in, they'll say, I didn't know that artist was from North Carolina, you know.
Artists like Ronnie Millsap, Roberta Flack, or Nantucket.
It's an unbelievable number of great artists that has come from the state of North Carolina. And what's really unusual about it, in every genre of music, jazz, North Carolina has produced some of the greatest jazz artists in the entire world, and also in bluegrass, and gospel, and country, in every genre of music.
So what does it take to qualify for induction into the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame?
The artist has to be born or spent a significant amount of time during their career here in the state of North Carolina. One of the other qualifications is that you have to, at least 10 years after your first success in the business. We induct musicians, songwriters, record producers, broadcasters like DJs, things that have directly related to the music industry.
Even with this impressive array of folks in the Hall of Fame, you might further be surprised to learn
we have a waiting list of over almost 300, and we only induct about 7 to 10 per year, so it's going to take us some time.
Located in what was the old Kannapolis jailhouse, space is confining with the growing number of inductees, but the creative use of technology provides additional material for visitors to experience without taking up more room.
We have a feature here at the museum where visitors can come in and they just walk through the museum, and we have QR codes everywhere. They're on each one of the displays, and they just scan those with their phone, and as it comes up on their phone in the museum, they'll be able to listen to music by each one of the artists or a biography from each one of the artists, and these all link to YouTube videos, which are videos that we've produced.
Nina Simone was known as the high priestess of song, but her life didn't start out that way. She was born Eunice Wayman on February 21st, 1933 in the small town of Tryon.
You'll learn a lot about some of the great artists in North Carolina that you didn't even know that were from North Carolina.
Yes, you'll definitely be surprised to learn of the varied talent and people with North Carolina roots who've impacted the music industry. Least of which is Hall of Fame President Eddie Ray, who was born in Franklin. Ray's career in the music industry spanned over 60 years. He was a songwriter, but more influential as an A&R man for Capitol Tower Records.
I worked with many big artists, including all the Fats Domino's heads, Rick Nelson. I signed a group from England that was big when I was vice president of Capitol Records, a group called Pink Floyd from England. I was honored to be inducted in the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame in 2009, which I'm very proud of.
We can all take pride and inspiration from the diversity of talent on display at the North Carolina Music Hall of Fame.